Gosh, what a day.
I hope Oscar's okay, wherever he is. I'm not abandoning him. I just need to find him. Closed. It's late. Frau Wagner must have gone to bed. Nothing relevant. The expedition mustn't have led to any major breakthrough, I guess. It's a shame that Demoiselle Lenny is so modest about having been a member of the Resistance. She's a true hero. No results about Dana. She probably never got famous.
Bowser.
Junta. The more I discover about Dana, the more I get the feeling I'm only scratching the surface of Vaughan's history. Oh, but hey, let's call it a day.
Is that you, Katie?
Yes, Mom! I mean, who else can it be?
can I go out and play with Olivia?
That depends on you, Munchkin. Did you finish your homework?
Yeah? More or less.
So I can come check it then, right, Katie?
Actually, it looks too cold to go out. Think I'll stay in.
Just what I was thinking.
Not fair. Looks like Mom's friends came over again last night. She's been seeing them a lot since what happened to Dad. Maybe too much.
Hey, yo. Alfred, okay, the jump scare, the jump scare, the jump scare. How are you doing? Did you just woke up? Did you just woke up today? Are you getting... Morning, yeah, I knew that you just woke up. I thought you would appreciate it. Yeah, I always appreciate, the jump scares. Jump scares, but the game, if it feels right. Oh, wait, what's this?
Grandpa and
Observe.
Grandma from New York gave it to me for my last birthday. I really ought to read it, or at least dog-ear the pages so it looks like I did.
Okay. Inspect, read, okay. Open drawer. What's that, medicine? Oh, pills?
Mom bought those again. The piano that Mom ordered will soon be here. Couldn't bring myself to tell her that I wanted a drum kit instead.
We can't open any other more drawers. There's a pen, same pen as always. What's that? Look.
Wow. I hope I get to
I've been
travel
often an
around the
overwatch,
world
have to
with you
start
when I grow
breakfasting.
up.
Yay! Good, what do we have here? Like, what are you going to do for the breakfast? Like, what are you cooking up for the breakfast? Okay, we can look outside.
Oh, hello, Munchkin.
Hey, Mom.
Is everything okay, Katie?
It's fine, I believe. It's okay, I believe. It's not that okay. Music box. We still haven't found the music box. Did we come this way? There are the keys, I believe. Okay, what? Oh, something is over there. I get it because but there's the boxes as there it is. Creep day, okay, that's nice. Creep day, nice to hit that creep day. So I have to start clicking soon. Other than we go in to close the boxes. Yeah, you need to prepare it like beforehand before all of that. It might get like it might also get cold so that they can eat it like faster. Okay, what do you have here?
I
Look,
haven't
okay.
seen Grandpa and Grandma for a long time. Mom says they'll probably come over from New York on her birthday.
Okay. Portrait of Papa, okay. Now we can find the music box. So like, are you going to stream the same time today as well? Are you going to stream? I think you're playing that game, right? I don't remember the name of the game. I was just coming back and again and going
Come
back and
on, I've been
again.
cooped up in my room for
It was kind of
hours.
that
Jeez, pulling my
horror
hair out
game
trying
that
to
you
figure out
played
the
after
math problem Miss Wormwood gave us. I deserve a
after
break,
the
right?
marble stream. Yeah, after the marble streams you played some game, right? Some horror game. That's the goal. Usually I'm 10, 11ish. Okay. Where is the music box? I did the trailer for my affiliate anniversary game options on Monday. Oh, okay. Nothing's to see outside. Okay. I have the 5 options for people to vote on, and then I almost was all channel point options will be creepy and scary sound on jump scares and cheap. Oh, okay, along with this. Dixper. Okay. Then I will come to your stream to vote to see what options we have. I think jump scares options will be like pretty cool if we can have more of them. I think is there only one of, right? It's so it's on Sunday. Okay, it's on Sunday. Like tomorrow's Friday, then Saturday. Okay, there's still after 2 days. Okay, then I will keep that in mind. I will try to check if I can. There is a music box. Okay, but yes, only one jump at the moment. Yeah, I have seen on there. There's only one jump scares. That one, like the sound alert jump scare techniques. We found the music box. Okay, now what? Feel free to let me know your opinion so that I can add. Adding stream was to
You
Discord
forgot your music
bots.
box.
I think
Be careful with that, please,
you want
Munchkin.
opinions on the more jump scares that you are going to add, or are you going to add some different things also for your channel points, like, or only the jump scares that you are going to add? If you are going to add some of the jump scare, that you can also use that Lumia stream, that the one I have that comes on the screen as a jump scare. So that would be
Where did
nice
this
too.
come from?
But you have to install that whole software,
I
whole
already
program
told
to
you.
learn it.
Your grandma and grandpa gave it to me when I was little.
But it's cool.
Doesn't look like it's from New York, though.
I don't know. Must have been in the family forever.
I think I will check your discords, then I can even vote
I
over
just
there.
love it.
For the game choice, Lumia would be like
You've
good,
always
but it's
liked
too
it.
much time
Ever
this week.
since you were
It's on
little.
my list at some point to sort out. Yeah.
Will you
Also
give
loving
it
you're
to me
getting
when
back
I'm
to your
big?
routine. Yeah, I'm trying to
Maybe,
get back to
if
my
you're a good
routine after
girl.
the
When I
exams
get
that
older.
I finished with the
So when
exams.
will that be then?
So now I have some
Later.
time, some free time, so that I can stream for longer. So like, because I don't have anything else to do, so I'm trying to explore some more games, try to do streaming, more streaming. Yeah, because if you like if you don't streams, and like it pulls you down, the thing. So like it's like your streaming habit fades away if you don't stream for some months. Then you don't feel like streaming anymore. But I'm trying like to get back to streaming again. Also loving the get, just the thing.
But when?
In a very, very long time, I guess. When I'll be gone.
I'm trying to keep up with the streaming. Like I can stream 3 times, 4 times a week. That would be like good. But sometimes there is no time at all. Sometimes there's less time to even sleep. But but if I can keep up with the streaming, so it would be really nice. That's good. It's not easy. I think today I'm working on Lego, but my schedule has been very random this week. No, you don't have to use forcing yourself to get over the break. Yeah. Even sometimes you need the break from the streaming as well, because sometimes it gets too much.
Dear Kate, wherever you are now, despite the sad news it contains, I hope this letter reaches you in time.
Oh, give it a rest, Olivia.
look weird. Yeah, it's like that. We don't have to force everything that, like, we don't have to
What
force
the
the
hell?
streaming on us. If you can stream, like, it's
You
fun.
want me to call you Olivia? Fine. I've survived worse criticism.
Use introspection before you call Olivia. Okay, so how do we use the inspection? Where is the inspection? Where is that? Look, look,
I shouldn't
observe.
put it off. I better call Olivia while I have the courage.
But first we have to do anyway. Go down, go to lunches. Hey, yeah, have fun, have fun. Do good. Have good with the breakfast. Like what they say, like for the morning's routine, something like that. Just say like when you eat your breakfast or something like that.
Who do you think you are, Olivia Foster? It's easy to judge and
Forgot the
lecture me
word.
from New York. You know nothing about what I've gone through, of what I've had to endure since leaving Hans.
Inspect. No, want to inspect. They're telling me to call Olivia, but why she's walking without her shoes or without her instruments? Back, look. There's observe. Where's inspection? Where's inspection? Where's inspection? Go down. Maybe here in this area. Oh, yeah. There we go.
Don't know why I should be so nervous about making a simple phone call. I mean, hey, I've crossed Europe, been in all sorts of danger, and yet look at me here. I'm worrying about talking to my former best friend. Oh, and I think I used to spend my life on the phone gossiping with her. So what do I risk? Criticism? The one who missed her mother's funeral because she was breaking rocks at the bottom of a mine. In any case, Olivia hasn't stopped criticizing me ever since I left Valladolid on Hans Vorarlberg's train. I'm the one who should be criticizing her. I mean, come on. Isn't she the one who took advantage of my absence to get her hooks into Dan? Now look at me, mulling over old grudges. That's exactly what I wanted to escape from when I decided to go with Hans in his train to Syberia. And then there was the departure with the Yukon tribe, their seasonal migration. Come on, Kate, for Christ's sake, stop procrastinating. Just make the darn call and get it over with.
Hello? Hello? Mr. Kenton, is that you? Who's there, please?
Olivia, it's me, Kate.
Kate? Gee, it's so weird to hear your voice after all these years.
Got your letter, Olivia.
Kate, I sent it 2 years ago.
I know, things have been complicated.
Complicated. I see.
And so when are you coming back to New York? You know, to visit your mother's grave?
You know I can't come back, Olivia. I'm still wanted by the police over the sale of the Vorarlberg factory.
Oh, I haven't forgotten, believe me. If only you knew how much the accusations hurt your mother. Visits from the police, the requisitions, and just when she was diagnosed, too. And yet the poor woman never stopped hoping that her daughter would come back one day. Or at least call to help her in her final days.
I'm calling precisely because I do care. It's just that ever since Katyusha's death and escaping from the mine, well, things have been, complicated. And then there's the woman in the painting, Dana.
What are you talking about, Kate? Just listen to yourself. None of what you're saying makes any sense.
Olivia, please.
Kate, Okay, listen to me. I thought you had plenty of time to think about how you abandoned all of us. Me, your mother, Dan, or even that poor Mr. Canton. And maybe felt at least some remorse. But I guess I was dreaming. All you do is keep chasing castles in the sky and ignore those who care about you.
I get why you're mad. Do you think I'm not mad at myself?
Well, I hope so.
But there's nothing I can do now to change what happened. It's over, Olivia. All I have now is the woman in the painting.
Oh, Kate, I should have known. And I should never have asked you to call me. Goodbye, Kate. I hope you find whatever it is you've been looking for these past 3 years. One thing's for sure, though. You wanted to be alone, and that's how you're gonna stay.
Okay, let's go, kiddo. Another day, another page. A new day in Vaughan. I must take the tram to that music academy where Dana Rose was a student in the 1930s. With a bit of luck, they'll have kept her records. Demoiselle Lenny told me the music academy is near the musical square. Maybe Frau Wagner can tell me more.
Oh, hello, Miss Walker. Ah, Miss Walker, did you sleep all right?
Fine, thanks.
Now, is there anything you need?
Everything seems to link the person I'm looking for with the Second World War and the rise of the Brown Shadow.
Terrible times were those, my dear. Especially when Wagen was occupied after the annexation of Ostertal. Thank God I was born just after the liberation.
I see. But I guess you had to grow up with the after effects of those events.
Oh yes, dear. There was a kind of conspiracy of silence where everyone suspected each other, even their close friends. Did any of them collaborate with the enemy? And if so, was it through like-mindedness or simple cowardice? Were they responsible in one way or another for the arrest or death of a family member?
Oh, it must have been awful.
A terrible time, really.
Well, the person I'm looking for is from the same generation.
You'll just have to hope she managed to survive the madness then.
I'd like to go to the Music Academy. Can you tell me how to get there?
You just need to take the tram northbound to the musical square.
Is there anything I should know about the academy?
To tell the truth, it's a little glum nowadays. Especially when you think it was once the jewel of the town, where students came from all over the world to perform on the musical square, you know. Pity. It's since lost its panache of old through lack of students and means.
I went to the Zilberspiegel Refuge yesterday. Oh, magnificent.
I won't disagree with that, Miss Walker. Those mountains are the pride of the town, just like old Lenny.
Lenny is highly respected in Vaughan because she was a resistance fighter during World War II, right? Well, I heard about it when I was at the refuge.
Lenny Renner might be a grumpy old spinster, but to us she's still a heroine. Pity the same can't be said of her father, though. Still, everyone has their cross to bear, as they say.
What do you mean?
No point gossip-mongering. The war was a dark time in Vagen for everyone, see? Best not stir up old memories.
Well, I guess I should get going. Thank you for your time, Frau Wagner.
Feel free to ask if you have any more questions.
Halfway there. Successful night. Leave the phone again.
catch it! Don't you dare! Put it down! Right now!
All right, then.
Oscar! Are you all right?
I had a bit of a bumpy ride, but I am glad to see you, Kate Walker.
Oscar. Oh, I've missed you so much.
I say, this display of emotion is most unreasonable, Kate Walker. I do hope you don't plan such profusion every time I change bodies.
It's just that I've been worrying about you. Where were you, Oscar?
Well, the mechanical instinct of my host took me for a ride, all across town. It took me the whole night to tame it, and that's when I bumped into those little rascals.
Yeah, lucky I was in the area, huh?
Quite. So, Kate Walker, what has happened since we parted at the Balaton River?
Maybe we should just sit down for a second, Oscar. This might take a while. And that's when Demoiselle Lenny gave me the address of the Music Academy in this neighborhood.
I see, Kate Walker.
You must think I'm crazy, huh? Running after that girl, Dana, who must have died ages ago.
Well, Kate Walker, you know I have difficulty understanding illogical thought patterns. But in the end, what I do understand is that you need to find her. Is that correct, Kate Walker?
Yes, that is correct, Oscar. I'm glad you're taking it so well.
I don't see any fundamental difference between crossing Europe in search of mammoths, traveling on ostriches in an irradiated zone, or following your double. These are not things an automaton such as I take into consideration.
Any other thoughts, Oscar?
Well, I guess I could ask you where we are heading, but truth be told, it doesn't really matter. I will follow you wherever you lead, and for as long as you require my services, Kate Walker. That's what an automaton does.
Thank you, Oscar.
Oh dear, I hope you're not going to become physical, are you?
No, I was just going to give you a pat on the back.
I would rather you refrain from having such thoughts. I am not a dog, you know. Whatever next?
Anyway, we'd better get going, Oscar, and you'd better keep out of sight.
Oh dear, I don't suppose I have any choice.
I'm so glad he's back.
How is your research going, Kate Walker? Is everything all right, Kate Walker? Is it really necessary for me to be shut up in here, Kate Walker?
Sorry, Oscar, but I don't want to run the risk of losing you again. Victims of the genocide committed by the fascists during the Second World War. Oh, so many deaths. Looks like they've tried to blend all these new shops into the original facades. It doesn't make it any less a tourist trap, though. That brand was everywhere in New York when I left. And now they've even got branches here. Wow. Pity I don't have time for some sightseeing. Guten Tag.
Guten Tag, Fräulein. What can I do for you?
Do you know anything about the Wagen Music Academy?
It's the large building across the square there. It used to be quite renowned worldwide, actually.
But not anymore?
Well, from what I gather, hardly anyone studies there nowadays. I wouldn't be surprised if it were closed.
Well, what happened?
Budget cuts from the town council, I guess. The academy can't be very lucrative.
I see. How come the square is so well known?
Because of the mechanical orchestra there. It used to be quite the attraction. Every year the academy's best student would play along with it, as did renowned musicians from around the world.
Oh, that sounds intriguing. Is it scheduled to play today?
I'm afraid not. Several years back, the town council discussed computerizing it. But the plan never went through, and no one has ever heard its music since.
There are a lot of tourists on the square.
Indeed. It attracts thousands of customers every year. A veritable boon for us retail shops.
And for the people of the town, too?
I wouldn't know about that. I live on the outskirts, as do most of the people. What with the rents being as high as they are here, you know?
Thank you. I should go now.
Auf Wiedersehen, Fräulein. Come back again.
An automaton musician. Looks exactly like Hans's style, like at Bohagstadt. I can't open it like this. It looks like it's been mechanically sealed. Strange. I only know Dana as a waitress at the refuge, and yet everything seems to fit with her here. Not hard to imagine her coming here to the music academy to study. And who knows, maybe Leon waited for her outside one day as a surprise after returning from his Baltayar expedition. All these letters. They look like letters of formal notice. They probably haven't been paying the bills for some time. So that's the famous Vaughan Music Academy? It's not what I was expecting.
Guten Tag!
What now? If you're from the council, you can come back when I'm not so busy.
Oh, sorry, you startled me.
So, now what do you want? Council minion?
I'm not from the council. I'm just a visitor here. I came because I was hoping to look at the file of a student from the 1930s.
Oh. I'm sorry, It's just that I haven't time for digging up old files from 70 years ago. I have way too much to do here, you understand.
I can tell you're a little overwhelmed. Where's the rest of the staff? Or maybe a student could show me.
You are standing in front of the rector and the only employee of this academy. My name is Maximilian Mahler, and it falls upon me to manage everything on the premises. The maintenance, the archiving, and the lot before we close next month. So, if you don't mind...
I'm very sorry to hear that the academy is closing, and I can see you're extremely busy, but I've come such a long way to see it. I'd be so grateful if you could locate it. It's really important to me.
And so is this place important to me, too. And I would love to hear the mechanical orchestra play one last time before the academy closes. But, alas, I can't, can I? Unless,
Unless what?
well, you know.
All right, then. So if I get the mechanical orchestra going, you'll get me that file, right?
Oh, of course, Fraulein. Of course.
Okay, I'll give it a try. Believe it or not, I have seen mechanisms like the one on the square before.
Well, in that case, I promise to give you the file in return for your services.
Thanks.
But I must warn you that the square has undergone some transformations over the years, and some parts of the mechanism may be difficult to get to.
Don't worry, I'll make myself thin and slide between the cracks.
You'll find some of them scattered around the square, and some of the others you'll find in the clock tower. Now, if you'll excuse me for a second.
What are you...
Now, what is the name of that student you're interested in?
Rose. Dana Rose.
And what were the years she attended our illustrious academy?
In the 30s. 1937, to be precise.
Oh, and here it is. And here you will find the annual inspection reports of the mechanisms by Frau Beckmann.
Frau Beckmann?
She was the rectoress of the academy during the years you spoke of. These are from 1937. You see, I have a marvelous memory regarding archives. This is why I have chosen Frau Beckmann's, because there's something in here regarding that Edna Droz you spoke of.
Dana Rose.
Quite. You will also find some sheet music with annotations. This is the Hymn of Wagen, which you must play on the piano on the square in order to activate the orchestra of automatons. Once you have fixed the mechanisms, of course. All right then, here you go. What are you waiting for?
This sheet music corresponds to the piano part for the Hymn of Wagen. Someone's added annotations. They could help me play the hymn on the piano on the square, like the rector asked me to. I wonder what it's supposed to represent. The report that the rectoress of the academy filled in with the help of Dana back in the 30s. According to the present rector, I should find all the information I need to repair the mechanisms on the square. Music Academy Inspection Report, October 12, 1937.
Today, I was due to inspect the musical mechanisms that enable students to give a public display of their talent and enable us to showcase the quality of our teaching to the people of our beautiful town. Like every year, I needed a volunteer from our students to help me during the inspection, and this year's choice was obvious.
I'm fine, really.
Well, you're looking off color, darling, and on edge.
No, it's just that I haven't heard from Leon since he left with the Origin expedition from Kantar. And also,
Well, we've got company. You'll tell me later, Dana, darling. Meantime, be good and stay safe.
You too, Junta.
Is everything all right? You look under the weather. We don't want one of our best and brightest to fall ill now, do we?
Thank you for asking, Frau Beckmann, but I'm just a little tired, that's all.
And who was that lady?
Just a friend I met this summer.
You do keep some surprising company, Fraulein Rose. Anyway, I have something for you that will take your mind off things.
Oh?
Would it interest you to see the mechanisms that enabled you to perform so brilliantly here last spring?
That would be wonderful.
Good. Come and join me at the kiosk when you have a moment, but don't be too long though.